Hello folks, Bronco Bob here with Texas Best Used Motorcycles. Here today to show you a really special 2017 Polaris General. The General already comes with a little better suspension, also a utility bed, better suspension than the Ranger. Well, this one's been kicked up several notches. It has a full HCR long travel kit, which includes King coilover shocks. It's got a winch and a bumper on the front with an LED light. It's got LED side lights. This one comes with electric power steering. The wheels have been upgraded to Walker Evans beadlock wheels, and you see those on race vehicles as you normally see the Sparco driver's seat. You see that on a race rig, and the Sparco steering wheel. It's wrapped in Alcantara so your hands don't sweat and you don't lose grip. It's got the race radio setup with two carbon fiber headsets. It drowns out the noise, and you can talk to your co-pilot. You can also talk to other riders. This one has the ride command with the navigation system. Only 70.9 hours of runtime and about 740 miles. It's got whips on the back, dome light inside, your winch controller. It's lots of options. Overhead sound bar, the Polaris Bluetooth setup, along with electric power steering. But on this rig, the big story is the suspension. It's like you would build a race unit, and there's a story behind it. The gentleman bought it new, and he was going on an overlanding trip in Arizona. And those of you that know, in Arizona you can actually drive these around town. You can drive them on the street. You just can't take them on the freeways. So you can go for miles and miles of desert roads, and then you can come into small towns, get something to eat, and stay in a hotel. And that's what they did. He said he built this rig just for that trip. A lot of the guys had two-seat Razor turbos, and they had, a lot more suspension. He wanted to make sure he could keep up. So he built this one, had it built, and it is an awesome machine. And really, that one trip, they went about 650 miles, and then he's put about another 50 miles on it. It has been recently serviced, so it really doesn't need anything. It's ready to go, but you just don't see a General equipped with the suspension that this has. Somewhere close to 20 grand when you figure the wheels, the race tires. These are a race compound. They're softer than the regular compound. It's been in the desert, so it hadn't been in the mud. It's really in excellent condition. It's got the sand dune whips. There's also a custom spare tire mount that was built for it. We don't have a spare tire, but you can carry one or you can unpin it. There's two really nice deep well toolboxes that come with it, and they're a Polaris accessory. St. John Fabrication did the build as far as the suspension, wired in the radios. And if you don't want the racing seat, the Sparco seat, we do have the original factory seat that will come with it. This is a push to talk button for your passenger, to talk to your passenger, and there's one over there on the other side. But it's a nice rig. It's got a few little brush marks from going through the brush, the weeds, but like the rockers aren't scraped. Typically you run these in the rocks and those get scratched up. And this one's just been in the desert, in a dusty condition. And the only damage I see, this cover, it's got quite a few scratches, and I'm told it actually blew off when they had this on the trailer, and somebody saw it come off and they stopped and picked it up, so it kind of slid down the highway a little bit and got a few scratches. It just wasn't latched all the way. The bumper's in perfect shape, LED light. You can see the workmanship. You can look up this company, HCR. They sell these long travel kits. And then you pay extra for the King coilover shocks. And you get upgraded extra length axles, heavy duty ball joints. It's really an amazing setup. And this just isn't like any General you're going to find. This one is special. But it hasn't been in the mud, it hasn't been abused. It's just been run down the road 700 miles with only 70 hours of run time, so that kind of gives you an idea. I've seen rigs with 150 hours and they only had maybe 500 or 600 miles because a lot of it was in the mud or going through the woods real slow. Well, I'm going to start it up. We'll take it for a ride around the field here. But you can give us a call if you'd like to purchase it or if you have any questions. We're probably going to advertise it on UTV Trader and eBay just to get it out there. And you can buy a new stock one for probably the same or more, but it's just not going to have the extras that this one has. Especially the suspension and lights and beadlock wheels. Has electric power steering. Just amazing machine. You put your kids in here, mom, your ice chest, and go have you a nice adventure. But thanks for looking, thanks for your time. I'm Bronco Bob. And I want to wish you happy trails, and also want to let you know we can set up shipping if you need to have it shipped. We can ship it anywhere in the USA, or actually anywhere in the world. We've actually shipped vehicles as far away as Switzerland. But have a great day. I'm Bronco Bob, wishing you happy trails.